Welcome back to the desk. So today we're going to go over the highlighters that I have. I don't have a large highlighter collection, which is a ridiculous statement seeing as how many highlighters are already in this frame, but comparatively my highlight collection is pretty small, and I really could pare it down even more. So as I go through this, as I did with my blush, I'm going to show you each one, but then I'm also going to declutter some of them. So if you're interested, just keep watching, and please make sure you subscribe to see more of my collection, my declutters, and how my NOBUY goes. Okay, so let's begin with, let me just separate this out of the way, and let me begin with my cream products. I have 3. So this is the Iconic Illuminator. I don't even think I have a shade. It's just called Original. I've never used this, not once. So you know what? I'm not going to even swatch it because that will make me want it. So this is going to be one that I declutter right away. I can't say anything about it because I don't know. This is absolutely one of my favorites. It is the Spotlight Highlight from Charlotte Tilbury. I love it. I actually love that it comes with this sponge applicator because I can just like pat it where I want it and then blend it out. But I think it is such a beautiful highlight. I think it looks beautiful on the skin. Absolutely recommend. And then I have this Doll 10 cream highlight. I very, very, very rarely use this, but I do think it has a pretty look on the skin. Very natural. I will keep it just because I think as I get older, I'm interested in moving a little bit more to cream highlights, and that's a really pretty one. Oh wait, there should be one more. No. Maybe not. No. Okay. So then I have the Becca. So I have 2 Becca highlights. I also have some Becca highlights in the Jaclyn Hill highlight and blush palette, but I'll show you that when I do my palette. So anyway, this is in the color Moonstone, pretty typical color. I think I either have this or Opal in one of my compacts, but this is a beautiful highlight. Their formula is just gorgeous. So it's probably one that I will consider keeping. And then this is one in Prismatic Amethyst. I have never used this one. It was highly recommended by Emily Noel. It's a pinky purple highlight. It's just not something that I probably will ever get use of, but it is pretty. But it's probably one that can go. All right, one that will not go is my Fenty highlight. I love this. This is in Mean Money and Hustla Baby. I like the different formulas that are in this one compact. I'm going to have highlight all over the place. Don't sleep on this one. I know it looks like it's nothing in the pan, almost like a powder, but it is beautiful on the skin. And I like to mix the 2 of them together. I am going to look like a disco ball. So I'm probably going to stop swatching, or maybe I'll go on the back of my arm now. I have 2 Bare Minerals loose ones. One's in Pure Radiance and one's in Clear Radiance. They are both gorgeous. The Pure Radiance is just a little bit more golden, and the Clear Radiance has a tiny bit of a pink shift. I really do like these. These might be unopened because I have, no, this one's open. But let me just show you what this looks like, because this is another thing that people, I don't hear anyone talking about their highlights, and they are very, very pretty on the face. So here's that. I don't know if you can see it because my lighting's a little off and I'm under the camera right now. But it's a really pretty color. I will say this looks super natural on the skin, but I think I'm not loving how pink this one is, so I might stick with just keeping the Pure Radiance that has a little bit more of a champagne undertone. Yeah, that's what I'm going to pick. It has a little bit of shimmer, but it looks so pretty when it's buffed all in the skin. So I'm going to keep this and get rid of the Clear Radiance. Then I have the Ofra Rodeo Drive. Does anyone remember how popular this was? This was like the thing. I am not a person that needs a highlight that looks like that. That's just not my life. That is not my life. So pretty, blinding, just not something I'm going to get use out of. So I'm going to get rid of this one too. And where does all this makeup go? So I first start with my family, and then I'll share it with people at work. This is the Luminous Light Highlight from Hourglass. I always have the small powders of the Hourglass formula because they just last forever. They're baked and they're beautiful. This is a very pretty shade. It has a very natural finish on the skin. It just looks like what your skin looks like as it glows. So this one I will keep. Then I have the Essence Pure Nude Highlight. This is another one. It's a very natural formula. It almost looks a little bit like tan, but on the skin it gives a really pretty effect. Again, I don't know if it's picking up here, but I do really like this one. I think I will keep this one too. This is an Hourglass one that I think I'm gonna get rid of. This is in the Incandescent Strobe Light, and it's just not, I don't reach for this. It's pretty. It's a little too like icy for me. So I'm gonna get rid of this one too. Then I have the Mally Airbrush highlighter in Stardust. I really haven't used, well, it looks like I destroyed it, but I have no memory of this one. Well, that's bright. That's pretty. It might be a little too tan for me, but I'll keep this and give this a try because I really have no memory of that at all whatsoever. And my last highlight that's not in a palette, did I even bring a highlight on vacation? I think I did. But anyway, my last highlight that's not in the palette is this Revolution Shimmer Brick. And this I have really liked in the past. It comes, when you mix them all together, it's this beautiful highlight that you can see here. But you can also dip in to get more of a pinky. Let's see if I can do this. More of a pinky look. Well, no, that looks exactly the same. That one definitely looks different. So you can get variations here, but I really don't. I swipe them all together when I do it, but it's very pretty. So that's it. How little. Oh my God. I feel like a normal person with that one, although most people just have one. So let me count them up. These are going to be the highlights that I'm going to get rid of, and I'll count them all together. But I'm going to get rid of these that I just went over. So that is 5 that I'm getting rid of. And then the ones that I'm keeping are these. So I'm going to keep 9. I'm going to get rid of 5. It's not in half, but this isn't really a big part of my collection. So 9 highlights, especially when I have some in highlighting palettes or face palettes, is plenty. And I probably can even, you know, if I'm trying to be super cutthroat, I can see maybe 3 more that I would get rid of. But for now, I'll keep these. I'll put the other ones in a bag and see if I want to reach for them. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed seeing this part of my collection. Please subscribe to see some more. And thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.